Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 15367 Southwest Summerview Drive here in Tigard, Oregon. We're located at the front of the home. There's a 4-inch ABS cleanout. This will be the point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. And here at 9 feet out, it's kind of difficult to tell because of how stringy and tiny they are, but it almost looks like there's some roots coming through here. We'll check that out on the way back again with the water turned off. Looks like something is going on there though. It looks like there's a tie-in right here at the top of the pipe. Well, maybe not, it might be a shadow. Here at 13 feet, it transitions over to a 6-inch PVC pipe, I believe. And here at 38 feet, we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to go ahead and get the water turned off. We'll let the line drain out here for a couple minutes before pulling back. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit better look at the what's going on, where there's possible roots. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling back here as the line continues to drain. And here's something else I'm kind of concerned about here. It's a lot harder to see with water running in the beginning. It looks like this pipe has settled here quite a bit. Because there's water pooling, I don't think that the seal is broken necessarily. Otherwise, I think the water would be draining out, but it's kind of hard to say. I'm concerned that debris can get hung up on this spot here, and it's worth having a repair guy take a look at this video too. As far as draining past this point, it looks like stuff's getting past it pretty well. There is a little bit of debris here and obviously some pooling because those two pieces of pipe don't match up well. I'm just concerned that it's settled this much and it may get worse over time and fully separate or shift downward so much that nothing can get through here. So I will mark this spot and then I'll pull back. I actually think those possible roots here are quite close to that spot. It looks like something's getting in the pipe here. I don't know what, but there's a bunch of buildup on the top of the pipe. What's difficult to determine though is if there was ever a clog and debris built up on the top of the line here. That could be what that's from. It's worth getting a second or third set of eyes on this to see whatever someone else thinks. Now that I've pulled back here, I don't see as much dangling as I did on the way out. But you can see there is stuff dangling from the top of the pipe, and it could be that it's just from a past clog that caused debris to collect on the top of the pipe there. now that I've come back through here, I'm thinking that there's not roots coming through this point. There was water obstructing the camera's view, so it made it a lot harder to see on the way out. I'm going to push out here to this joint and get this marked, and I think it's worth just showing to a repair guy or two to see what they think about this joint here. Again, it could cause debris to hang up and start building up here, and my concern is that this joint's going to keep shifting and the pipe's going to keep settling into the ground to the point where debris and water can't get through this point anymore. I went and located here. I'm having some difficulty getting a good signal to come through. Where I'm finding it is right at the base of the front steps. There's a little concrete pad right at the very base of the stairs. It appears that it's under there. It almost seems like it might be partially underneath concrete, partially under dirt. It's very tricky to locate. I was getting a depth of around 9-10 feet. But I was never able to get a very accurate signal. The reference points were bouncing around a little bit. So I do recommend that repair guys relocate here. I don't know if it's due to the depth or because it's going through so much concrete that the camera signal can't get up through there properly. But I'm not confident in the locates just because of how much that signal was moving around. I am concerned about this joint here, and I would recommend repair guys take a look at the video, but I would recommend that be repaired so that debris and stuff doesn't get hung up there, for one, either on the lip of the joint or the standing water, or so that doesn't keep settling and sinking into the ground. Apart from that, the rest of the line looks good. I think it's worth taking a look right here at this spot, but now that the water's drained out of there, it just looks like debris that's stuck to the top of the pipe from a past clog. All the rest of the pipe, other than that joint there, is draining out just fine.